Yeah, I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old buckets full of carrots like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in me. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, it ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times, I done seen so many signs.
So many signs, I done dreamed so many lies. I've seen so many eyes. Microphone check, what it do, world? It is me, BearFeezie. I am back, man, with episode 97 up early in the morning, man. Gave you a couple extra minutes. It's time for you to wake your ugly ass up. Hey, get out of bed and let's work on some of those ideas you have stuck inside your head. It's still dark outside, but you are officially live at 5:55 with the God. With the God. Hey, man, I am back for another episode of Live at 5:55, man. Basically, where I get my morning thoughts. You hopefully get some inspiration, motivation here this morning. This is where you will receive your daily words of encouragement. Just do my best to give you some news you can use, some good game to help you refrain from being lame. Stop being lame, man. There's no excuses. Man, I just stay up early watching this crazy movie, man. Great movie I was watching today. And got me a little pumped. Got me a little pumped this morning, man. But I just had some real good thoughts that came to my mind yesterday while I was at work. Could have probably this morning, probably was today. Probably about 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. But shout out to the SA Wolves, man. Got me excited to just be a fan of the young men that went to state, did not bring it home, but man, got me definitely a lifetime fan. Just for the drive and them making it to state, man. Shout out to the St. Augustine Wolves, the runner-ups for the state title this year, 2026. And man, congratulations to y'all just for getting that far, And I honestly think they can get back, man, if they want it. Shout out to the SA Wolves. And shout out to the girls too. I think they made it to like the 4th round. Football team, I think they made it to like the 3rd or 4th round in football as well, man. So shout out to the coaches and the players in St. Augustine, Texas. I got some good game, man, for us this morning. All I really wanted to say is, like, growing up how we grow up, man, I know most of us, man, you learn how to fight. You may even learn how to shoot. Daddy, mama, or your partner, somebody may have gave you a gun. Somebody may have, taught you karate. You may have learned some verbal, some verbal skills to keep folks away from you, or keep a lot of different tactics, a lot of different fighting styles. A lot of defense moves, just in case somebody try to bully you, just in case somebody try to do something to you. A lot of us, know how to protect ourselves, know how to fight, know how to, defend ourselves just in case. And, but we must remember, man, that the most powerful weapon that we have is our mind. And a lot of us forget this. A lot of us, get emotional and react. A lot of us have trouble controlling our emotions. And that gets us in a lot of trouble, man. The most powerful tool, the most powerful weapon that we have is our mind. And it's very important that we use our minds and take some time to think daily. All day, every day, we have to be steps ahead of the game, steps ahead of the world, steps ahead of the people that you're interacting with. You have to, don't be scared, don't be afraid to slow down and think, slow to react, quick to think. And be sure to use your mind, man. It's not illegal yet. They trying all type of stuff, man. It's not outlawed. It's not against the code yet to use your mind. It's not against the law to think. Slow down and make sure we're thinking intentionally, thinking forward, not emotional, but using our mind, because, we have, as an adult, me with responsibilities, we have all of this out here waiting on us, and don't throw it away because you reacted too quick, because you didn't take the time to think, man. You owe it to yourself, because the penitentiary and the graveyards are full of people who didn't take the time to think, who reacted too quick, who went off instinct, who went off emotions, who that split decision. It only take a minute. It don't even take a minute. It takes seconds to not think and to react too quick and to make that wrong decision, and you end up out of it. Whether you end up locked up or end up not with us anymore, because you did not take the time to think. And me, I honestly have a tactic, like a defense mechanism that I use all the time. And it's funny, because my tactic is laughing. Most of the time, all the time, you're going to see me smiling and laughing, but really, that's just the time that I use to think. Good morning, Christian. How you doing? If most of the time people will say stuff, people will do stuff, and most of the time I just react with a laugh, which gives me time to think, which gives me time to process what just happened, gives me time to think about how I want to react, gives me time to run my thoughts. And if you are quiet enough, and if you are alone enough and sit still long enough, your mind is always talking. There's a voice always inside your head analyzing everything around you. Analyzing, but most of us don't hear that voice, because we're always talking to somebody, we're always interacting, we're always listening to music or conversating, or just a lot going on in our life. And most of us, but if you be quiet right now, there's a voice in your head that's always going. It's answering questions, that you're not necessarily asking. It's asking questions. It's doing a lot. It's assessing everything around you. Every time you meet somebody, every time you're alone, you're thinking. There's a voice in your head that's constantly going. So you're always thinking, but it takes a split second where you don't take time to listen to that voice, and you just react quick, and you end up losing. You're losing your life, losing time, losing your freedom, just making a wrong decision, just acting out of emotions, just acting poorly. And we got to take time to make sure this voice in our head is beneficial to us, by reaffirming, building yourself up with positive affirmations, making sure this is the voice in your head is beneficial towards you and others around you. Because sometimes when you hear people act and say evil, wicked, negative stuff, that's because that voice in their head is negative and they're acting on it. That's because they have not assess that voice in the head and made it positive. When you're around people and all they do is everything they say, they're talking about somebody. They're negative. They're just foul mouth, foul actions, just always just doing shit. That's like, what the fuck? Why would you say that? That voice is just it's a response to that negative mindset. So you really have to assess that voice that's in your head because it'll tell you, man, you can't do that. That voice in your head will tell you, man, don't listen to them. You're not good. You're not good enough. You can't accomplish it. You cannot do it. You should be regular. You should drink. You should smoke. You should do dope. You ain't shit. You're not gonna be shit. Look at it'll just be negative all the time and you will act like that. But the point that I'm trying to say is take some time to listen to that voice and figure out what is that voice saying. What do you think about a lot? What are your thoughts? Are your thoughts feeding you and building you up? Well, it's feeding you, but what is it feeding you? Is it feeding you positivity or is it feeding you negative thoughts? What are you feeding yourself? Because you're digesting, you're receiving all this shit that's going on in your mind, whether you know it or not. All this shit that's going on in your mind, you're receiving it and digesting it and processing it. And your actions will tell you what type of mindset you have because you're not doing shit. You don't believe you can accomplish anything. You don't even try. You don't even practice. You don't even try to improve. You don't even try to get better. Your mindset is negative. And most of us have this type of mindset because the shit that we surround ourselves with is negative. The music that we listen to is negative. The shows that we watch are negative. We scroll down our phone, the shit that consumes us, we like fights and drama and folks just cussing for nothing and just foul shit. Just like, damn, just look at your lifestyle. Just look what you consume on a daily. And most of our mindsets are negative. And we think negative. And man, I'm just loving this new guy that I've been following, man. 7 Streams. Shout out to 7 Streams, but we're majoring in minor things, man. Yourself is the most important thing. Your mind is the most important thing of self. If it doesn't get in your mind first, you never gonna do nothing. You're not just gonna look up and roll over and just be something amazing. You have to think it first. You have to be in your mind, then you'll move your behind. It has to be on your brain. It has to be in your head. And it's never going to be in your head until you get control of your thoughts. Until you believe that you can, you never will. And you never will practice. You never will put some action and actually become something if you don't think you can. So I'm gonna sign out, man. I'm just feeding you and hoping that somebody's listening to me and understands that you need to think better. Your thinking habit is poor, which is why you are poor. Your thinking habit is bad, is negative. That's why you've never tried anything. That's why you have not accomplished anything but minor shit. Like accomplishing, now Most of us have never tried anything except for regular shit. You have not created, you have not thought big outside of the box. You have not attempted. You have, even if you try for a couple days and then you was like, man, fuck that. You said you was gonna lose weight. Stay, you stuck with it a day or two. Then the thought came in, that shit stupid. I ain't gonna lose weight, dude. You know what I mean? You said you was gonna start saving some money. Then a negative thought came into your mind, man, that shit dumb. You said you was gonna start doing right by your children. Then you just fell back, fell along the wayside. You still ain't shit. You said you was gonna, it comes, but you surrounded and you consume so much negativity. Your thought process is poor. And then the motherfuckers that you around, that shit sad. Motherfuckers are nothing together. You know what I mean? And together, man, we supposed to be better. Supposed to be stronger. But the folks who you huddle up with, motherfuckers are dope addicts, drunks, just nothing. Just a whole lot of motherfuckers together becoming nothing. You talk like, and I'm going to end with this, man. Folks, man, talk all day. You on the phone with this person. You messaging this person. Inboxing that person. Texting him or her. No plans. No just no thought process to come together and become something. Y'all just talking about folks. And that's sad, man. You on the line, you done grouped up, huddled up, this your friend. This is your cousin, this is your, you know what I mean, this is your family member. And we can't even come. We spend most of our life. I've known you since we were a child. And you're my best friend to the end. Or, you know, I'm talking to you all day, every day, and we can't even come together and make, you know, nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need nobody around me just sucking up air, just breathing, just telling me all that shit they got going on. Let's get together and do something. Otherwise, man, I need to find somebody else to be around. You are not of value. We're not contributing nothing to each other. We're not good for each other. We don't do shit but get drunk. We don't do shit but get high. We don't do shit but go out. This is fun time. We're not kids anymore. Playtime is over. This ain't recess. We got to be building, creating, collaborating, and building something of substance, helping each other accomplish something. But we huddling up, we together, and we ain't doing shit. And you know, man, so I am BearFeezie. This has been another episode of Live at 555. And I end like I always end, man. You gotta do more than think it. You gotta do more than hope it and wish it. You gotta get it from your head to your legs and move on it and act on it and get to work and do it. But if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, keep stepping how you stepping. Yeah, man. Whatever platform you're watching me on, I'm supposed to be live on this platform every day at 5:55 in the morning. Some days I slip. I don't do what I'm supposed to do. This is episode 97, I think. Maybe 96. Forgot. But most days I get busy. I am BearFeezie. There is no excuse. Do what you're supposed to do. Peace.